Our primary target will be the company called Tea and Coffee Lin Huang. This company was found in 2003. Now, tea and coffee, Lin Huang has made a name for itself and it worked its way to the top service providers in Vietnam. They're also one of the top exporters of tea in India. Our secondary target market will be the local sellers of tea in Vietnam, such as Tea Vietnam, Jun Hong Vietnam Co., and many more. This is because we want to maximize the penetration of our product in Vietnam. Our product is made of abaca fiber. Our bags are biodegradable and it can also be used to clean any glass or mirror compounds from the tea to help break down oil and grease. For our sourcing and fulfillment, Manila Province is the largest demand generator for abaca fiber in the Philippines, followed by Catanduanes, Leyte, and Davao City. We plan to source our abaca fibers from Davao City, given that it produces the highest quality needed to make quality tea and coffee bags. The technology needed: first, we have to wither the abaca for at least 24 hours. Then, it will be crushed together using a rolling machine. We will dry the bags for at least 24 hours and it will be brought to the mill room where it will be cut with a rotating blade into a varying degrees of fineness. Lastly, it will be blended together and carefully measured using flow tubes into the dozer wheel. For our future products and services, we will be expanding in Mindanao where the locals can recycle our tea bags to reduce our toxic waste. We will also be penetrating the market of coffee bags, which our product can also be used for.
For strategies and implementation, our business objectives would be to produce quality tea and coffee bags made out of abaca fibers that are locally produced and manufactured in the Philippines to be exported in Vietnam. To maximize the customer coffee and tea experience by providing coffee and tea bags that would not interfere with the taste of its content. To produce 100% biodegradable coffee and tea bags that would be both sustainable and high quality. Our entry method would be research about the demographics and the pricing point of alternatives to provide competitive advantage when entering the market. Second is to modify the product according to what the company's needs so that we can add more value to what we can export. To partner up with locally known companies like Fuklong Tea and Daybreak Coffee to supply abaca tea and coffee bags by using penetration pricing to entice local brands. Invest in sales, marketing to boost the demand for the tea bag so expansion may happen. Organizational structure. First is the plantation, which we will be sourcing out the product. Manufacturing, which the abaca will be harvested and manufactured. The warehouse, wherein the abaca will be stored in bulk and wait for shipment. Distribution. Upon arriving at the port of the northern Vietnam, the shipment will now be distributed to the processing plant of each companies where we will be supplying, and this will include the sales, marketing, and the company to boost the demand for our product.
Yeah.
Management team and personal plan. Our management team would be the farmers, factory workers, warehousing, logistics, distributors, and sales marketing.
Now, abaca gives companies a lot of benefits, not only in earning money, but also making the planet a better place. Now, since abaca is a trend today, and big companies are slowly transitioning from using synthetic plastic tea bags to abaca fibers. Now, since abaca is a very excellent part of the solution in solving climate change, since the abaca plant absorbs more carbon dioxide than its emissions. Now, abaca as a trend, not only in fashion but also in the food industry, can help the company make their name bigger. Now, consumers nowadays are fond of what is trending, and with the help of our abaca product, consumers are highly to be choosing those products that are eco-friendly, thus making the company generate more revenue. Now, as a abaca company, as a company that promotes environmental safety, we want our stakeholders to perceive us as a company that protects the environment. Compared to company that produce synthetic tea bags, we are more eco-friendly, just like what I said a while ago. Since in the current times, abaca tea bag market is constantly rising now, and just like a while ago, uh, big companies are slowly transitioning to a more conservative substitute to plastic. Now, which makes plastic companies in danger because it affects their market. With our market rising, we are slowly solving the biggest issue we are having, which is climate change. Now, with big companies using our products and consumers using it as well, we are lessening the effects of climate change. Now, that is what we want our stakeholders to perceive us. Now, what makes us different? What makes our product different? Now, our abaca made tea bags are 100% biodegradable. Our tea bags will not use any plastic or cotton for production. Can Our tea bags not only it's not only used for drinking, but it can also be a sub-product as a fertilizer after you use it. Now, because of this, we are providing a new alternative for tea bags that will greatly encourage tea producers to use our product to reduce waste residuals. Now, as for our coffee bags, once put together with ground coffee beans, the consumer will only need to diffuse it with hot water. You don't have to mix it. So basically, it's an instant coffee in a tea bag, in a small bag. Now, for the pricing strategy, the group chose the differential pricing strategy. Why? Because there are thousands of tea shops in Vietnam. By positioning our product at the prime areas of tea consumers, we will allow our product to take advantage of providing an alternative for tea bags. Now, for our distribution strategy, strategy would be indirect exporting. Now, this means we are going to use a third-party exporter that would ship the abaca tea bags and coffee bags in order to save the expenses of shipping our products solely by us, which would incur expenses in licensing and other charges. Now, for our promotion strategy, this is what we are going to do as a group. Now, we are going to send sales associates to other local tea and coffee manufacturers to send samples of our tea bags. Now, after that, orders reaching 50 kilograms of ready-to-use tea and coffee bags will be given discounts up to 5 to 10%. Now, we are also going to build a website where local manufacturers can purchase the bags for industrial and consumption. Now, we are also going to make products available in online platforms such as Alibaba, Shopee, and Amazon, just to make our products widely available. Since technology is the trend now, we're going to use the technology such as the internet to maximize our business. Now, for the contingency plan, it would go as follows. Plant coffee beans for production. Innovate an instant coffee that would use ground coffee beans packaged in abaca coffee bags to adapt to the demand of premium coffee in Vietnam. Promote it locally in Vietnam, giving free taste for its locals. Now, and offer consignments for coffee shops and restaurants.